Morning, Blue Dragons. Standing meditation. Counting breath. It's Friday. Today is the day we get to share Qigong with the world. So every day we bring something new and exciting to your awareness, to your connection, and to elevate your Holy Spirit. So we're going to go into Wu Chi posture. That's where your feet are directly underneath your hips. You're going to drop your shoulders, elongate the neck, tuck the chin in, elevate the head 30 degrees. Your hands are going to be facing each other. You're going to sink your weight into your heels. You're going to grip the ground with your toes. You're going to roll your ankles to the outside. This is called Wu Chi posture. And we're going to do a 60-second standing breathing meditation. So you're going to take a deep breath in, and then you're going to count to 7 as you breathe out. And then deep breath in. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. I love standing meditation, so consequently I can get lost in the sauce. But I know you want to keep moving. So now you're going to put your feet together. You're going to breathe in. You're going to breathe out. You're going to bend your knees. Hands back, head back. You're going to go up on your toes. You're going to breathe in. You're going to squeeze the chi up the center of the spine over the top of the head. You're going to lower the heel. You're going to start to breathe out. You're going to tuck your chin in. You're going to tighten your neck muscles. You're going to tighten your chest muscles. You're going to tighten your abdominal muscles. You're going to breathe in, and then you're going to breathe out, and you're going to push the anal sphincter out. Now you're going to step to your left. We know how to ping pong the energy between the hands, but I want you to concentrate on the feet. So when your right hand pushes, your left hand is going to go on the edge of the foot. And when your left hand pushes, your right is going to go on the edge of the foot. And you're going to press down the instep and breathe out. The tip of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Elongate the neck. Elevate the head 30 degrees. Your eyes are half open. So the objective is to move the energy from left and right and back and forth. Okay, feet together. We do that 9 times. Breathe out. Breathe in. Go up on your toes. Squeeze the chi up the center of the spine. Lower the heels. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So today we're going to be talking about emotional release. So we typically talk about the 7 deadly emotions. So the first one we're going to talk about is the complex of anger. So anger is a big poison pot of rage, frustration, resentment, shame, blame, guilt. All that is in this big poison pot, and it causes us to tighten our muscles and constrict the flow of blood, oxygen, and nutrients. And if you get angry once in a while, it's no big deal. But you cannot wake up every morning angry at the world. So we need to focus on not controlling the anger, but releasing the anger. Then we have fear and anxiety, and we have multiple levels of fear. So there is, oh my God, what's going to happen? So there's anxiety level 1, 2, and 3, and then there's fear level 1, 2, and 3. And fear level 3 is, oh my God, I think I'm going to die. So you've got a whole range of fear and anxiety. Now, fear attacks the low back, particularly the quadratus lumborum. Fear controls the urogenital system, or fear weakens the urogenital system. So when little kids are scared, what do they do in their pants? They pee in their pants. And when our adults are scared, what do they do in their pants? They poo in their pants. So you lose control of your urogenital system when you're suffering from fear and anxiety. Now, anxiety causes the hamstrings to contract, and it shortens that muscle. And you see people do this where they'll tap, or they'll play with the pencil. That's anxiety. So now we have anger, fear. The next one is worry. So there's concern, and then there's over concern, and then there is flat out, I'm worried. I don't know what's going to happen. She didn't call me. She didn't come home. I haven't heard from her. What's going on? And then there's obsession, and then there's compulsion, and then there's OCD. Obsession, compulsion, OCD. And there's levels of OCD. There's 6 levels of OCD. How did I know that? Because I met someone last night in a kava bar who is being treated by a psychotherapist for OCD. And she politely informed me that there are 6 levels. And I'm like, wow. And of course, the question came up, do you think acupuncture could help my OCD? And my answer was, well, of course it will. So now we've got anger, fear, worry. Then we have grief. Now, what is grief? Well, my mother died. I'm grieving. My dog died. I'm grieving. My kid went away to college. I'm grieving. I got divorced. I'm grieving. My job relocated to South China. I'm grieving. My girlfriend moved to Paris. I'm grieving. So it's the attachment to something that's a sense of loss that's causing you to grieve. And what's your physiological response to grief? Say it isn't so. Again, constriction, holding, muscular contraction, restricting oxygen into the blood, or blood into the oxygen. So now the last one is sadness, loneliness, and depression. I'm so sad and lonely. So what does that do to your heart? It depresses the heart. And so when people are depressed, you know any people depressed? You got whole family members depressed, right? So sadness, loneliness, and depression all like weaken the heart. So how do we get out of that? We dance. We dance. That's how we get of sadness, loneliness, and depression. How do we connect to spiritual source? We dance. How do we get rid of the stuff that's holding us back? We drum. Drum your arm. Drum down your arm. Drum your legs. Drum your legs. So we drum down the outside and up the inside. We drum down the outside, up the inside of the legs. With the arms, we drum up the inside. We drum up the outside, down the inside. So that's drumming and dancing. So that is the overview of emotional release. Now just move to the next song. So the wrist. Dance in my soul. So if you were going to come to a Qigong retreat, what would we do in this retreat? We would retrieve the lost parts of our soul that come from childhood trauma or ancestral trauma. Whoa, what is ancestral trauma? That's your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, if they were immigrants or emigres or whatever, they were stolen from another country and brought here to work without pay. Whatever your ancestral trauma was, that's still in your DNA. Safety, security. Slavery. Oh, we're not going to say that word.
Human trafficking.
We're not going to say that word.
I'm just saying, there's like a lot of stuff.
So we do a soul retrieval dance. And so soul retrieval dance requires a spiral. So there's a contraction and expansion. Now, you've heard the expression righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So if you spin to the right, you ground your energy. If you spin to the left, you lift your energy. So some people are airy-fairy, some people are just plain airheads. And those people need to spin to the right so that they can ground their energy. And other people are so grounded and so attached and so materialistic and so hung up on food that we have to release that. And we've got to spin them up to the left. So I'm not going to teach you the spinning today because there's a step spin. We're going to do that on another day. But I want you to understand that your soul is contained between your pubic bone and the top of your forehead, eyebrows. That is the container of your soul. And so you can collapse that container, or you can expand that container. You can collapse, or you can expand. Expand, collapse. This is a variation of blue dragon hatching eggs. So we literally start and we pull the egg out of the ground. And then we come up and we lift so the dragon hatches into the wind. And then we reach down and we get another egg. And then we come up and we release the dragon. So what does the dragon represent? And more importantly, what does the blue dragon represent versus the red dragon?
Please explain.
The blue dragon represents peace, tranquility, and calmness. But the dragon represents immortality. So you can be immortal with peace and tranquility, or you can be immortal with aggression and sexual stamina. So there's different types of dragons. There's the earth dragon, there's the celestial dragon, there's the golden dragon. So how do you release the emotions that are inside of you? How do you determine anger, frustration, resentment, shame, blame, guilt, worry, obsession, compulsion, fear, anxiety, grief, sadness, loneliness, and depression? How do you identify the abandonment, rejection, betrayal, and abuse? How do you identify all that inside your body? And then more importantly, how do you get it out? Well, we do a walking meditation that develops insight. And the first one we're going to do is called the stomp dance. So you're going to step, drag the foot, step, drag the foot, stomp. Now when little kids are angry, what do? They stomp their feet. Okay, give me a little volume. So the Cherokee wore rattles around their ankles, and they would dance around the fire for hours and hours. Cherokee stomp dance. So instead of telling your kids, go to your room, just start doing the Cherokee stomp dance in front of them when they start acting up. When they get on your nerves, just start doing the Cherokee stomp dance. That, just that little bit. Just that little bit. You see that? Okay, thank you. No instructions. No instructions. You have to follow. Okay, now we're going to reverse. Live in love. Love is the only expression of God. And if you think that you want to be God, if you think you are a God, then your only expression is love. There's all kinds of debates on whether man is God or God is man. Man is made in the image of God. God is made in the image of man. All these debates are intellectual masturbation. The issue is, do you express yourself as if you are God? Do you express yourself as love? And if you do not, then you are not God. There's another debate about whether you are woke or awakened. So, if you think you're woke, it's because you know there's some political chicanery, there's some economic chicanery. You think that makes you woke. I'm sorry. To awaken is to let go all the things that hold you down, that hold you back, that make you feel less than. All of your self-limiting beliefs, all of your self-destructive behaviors, all of your automatic negative thinking. When you let go of that, then you have awakened. So, to all my dear friends who think They are woke. You are not. Until you can express the divinity within. You are divine, but you have to awaken to the divinity. Now we're going to reverse. So I've showed you already 2 variations that you've never seen before. So you guys are advanced students. Okay, so now we're going to work on wave away worry. So I'm going to briefly step, drag the foot, step,
Who is your God?
drag the foot, bend your knees, and turn. Step, drag the foot, step, drag the foot, bend your knees, turn. Step, drag the foot, step, drag the foot, bend your knees, turn. Step.
Where is your God? Surrounded by angels up in the sky, or inside your body filled with love, never to die? What is your God? First pleasure or greed, money and power? Please show me where they have created a flower. What is your God? What is your God? Are you angry with God because you didn't know that all along you had choices to go high or go low? Anger, frustration, resentment, shame, blame, and guilt are part of the program you allowed to be built. 7 deadly emotions are just thoughts that got stuck. I won't call you on your stuff because you'll just pass the buck. What gets you to God is not situational circumstance. It's your intention to do the holy and divine dance, making your body, mind, and spirit all right. Who's your God? Breathing, meditation, and internal exercise. Spirits aware from the root to the crown. The 7 seals connect the body to the mind, lifting you up to higher ground. Higher ground. Higher. So how will you plan the rest of your life moving? Avoiding pain in your mind while smoking a doobie, thinking it's groovy with anger and fear stuck in your body in ordinary human fashion? Or God's agent?
God's agent.
Every day. Unconditional,
loving, compassion. Are you ready for that?
Who is your God?
Who is your God?
Who is your God? That's an old man with long hair.
Now,
Or a loving
we're
God.
going to step and go all the way up in the air and come down.
How is your God?
You're going to step. Unconditionally forgiving your God.
When is your God?
When is
Once
your
in a
God?
week, in a building, keeping you apart from the other 6 days,
Not acting with compassion in heart.
Where is your God?
Where is your God?
Surrounded by angels
Up in the sky.
God inside your body,
Filled with love. Never to die.
What is your God?
What is your
First pleasure or greed,
money and power?
please
Show me where they have created a flower.
Are you angry with God because
You didn't know
that all along you had choices to go high
choices.
or go low? Anger,
Frustration, resentment, shame, blame, and guilt
are part
are
of
the programming you allowed to be built.
7 deadly emotions are just thoughts that got
Stuck. I will call you on your stuff.
yours.
Yours pass the buck.
What gets you to God? Gets you to God. Situation or circumstance. It's your intention to do the holy and divine dance. Making your body,
Mind and spirit all lies.
breathing,
meditation and internal exercise.
Spirits aware for the roots of the ground, so that the seven seals connect the body to the mind, lifting you up to higher ground. Higher ground. So how will you play out the rest of your life? Your life's moving with painting in your mind.
Smoking and smoking and
Joking or moving,
thinking it's grooving.
You're stuck in your body in ordinary human fashion.
Agent every day with unconditional, loving compassion. I have taught this dance for 10 years. I've taught it in 16 cities and 6 foreign countries. And guess what? People still smoke pot, drink wine, and think it's groovy, and never do anything about the anger and fear that's inside. So, I can't do it for you. I can teach it to you, but the rest is up to you. Hand to the ear. Hand to the ear. Do the kidney flow. Hand to the ear. Hand to the ear. Do the kidney flow. Do the kidney flow. Pick your knee up. Pick your chi up. Kick your chi up. Hey! Oh! Do the kidney flow. Pick your knee up. Pick your chi up. Kick your chi up. Hey! Oh! Do the kidney flow. Now knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Do the kidney flow. Knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Do the kidney flow. Pick your heel up. Pick your chi up. Kick your chi up. Hey. Oh. Do the kidney flow. Pick your heel up. Pick your chi up. Kick your chi up. Hey. Oh. Do the kidney flow. Pick your heel up. Pick your chi up. Kick your chi up. Hey. Oh. Do the kidney flow. Now hand to the ear. Hand to the ear. Hand to the ear. Do the kidney flow. To the ear. Sing it with me. Hand to the ear. Hand to the ear. Do the kidney flow. Pick your knee up. Pick your chi up. Pick your chi up. Hey. Oh. Do the kidney flow. Pick your knee up. Pick your chi up. Kick your chi up. Hey. Oh. Do the kidney flow. Now knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Do the kidney flow. Knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Knee to the elbow. Do the kidney flow. Pick your heel up. Pick your chi up. Pick your chi up. Hey. Ho. Do the kidney flow. Pick your heel up. Pick your chi up. Pick your chi up. Hey. Ho. Do the kidney flow.
Everybody's awake now.
Now it's important for you to sing along. That's how you anchor the movement. Now don't forget, turn your foot out to the side. Extend your foot, turn your wrist. Extend your arm, turn your foot. Extend your arm, turn your foot. Extend your arm, turn your foot. Turn your foot, extend your arm, turn your foot. Thank you. Now we do the chi twist. So you step and turn, Step in.
Step out and turn.
Step in.
Step out and turn.
Step in. Step out and turn. Step in. Step out and turn. Anger, frustration, resentment, shame, blame, and guilt. This is no longer part of the program I built. Anger, frustration, resentment, shame, blame, and guilt. This is no longer part of the program I built. Now put your drama in a bucket. Pick up the bucket, throw the drama over your head. Put your drama in a bucket. Pick up the bucket, throw the drama over your head. Throw out the drama. Pick up the bucket. Throw out the drama. Go tell your mama my issues and my tissues. Ain't nobody got time for this. I gotta get rid of my ish. Put down the bucket. Put down the drama. Go tell your mama my issues and my tissues. Ain't nobody got time for this. I gotta get rid of my ish. Now we go back to the chi twist. Only we're gonna speed it up. Take the anger out your pocket. Throw it like a rocket. Take the anger out your pocket. Throw it like a rocket. Take the anger out your pocket. Throw it like a rocket. Take the anger out your pocket.
Throw it like a rocket.
Now we're going to go back to extend your arm, twist your foot. Extend your arm, twist your foot. Extend your arm, twist your foot. Extend your arm, turn your foot. Take the anger at yourself and put it on the shelf. Take the anger at yourself and put it on the shelf. Who's the pain in your butt? Are you being a nut? Who's the pain in your neck? Are you doing your best? Are you doing your best? Take your anger out your pocket.
And throw it like a rocket.
Take your anger at yourself. Put it on the shelf. Who's the pain in your butt? Are you being a nut? Take the anger at your butt. Are you being a nut? Okay, now I just want you to bounce.
Bounce.
Drop your shoulders. Bang your heels. Do the bobblehead.
I forgot who I was angry at
today.
This really works for me.
You really like this one? Yeah, baby. I like it too. Yeah. Yesterday, somebody was mad at the flies and the mosquitoes. And guess what? Today, there's no flies and no mosquitoes. Maybe that anger thing works for you. Okay. So we did worry, we did fear, we did anger. So the next one is going to be for grief. So you're going to turn, you're going to lean back, you're going to breathe out, you're going to bend over, you're going to breathe in. This is called the love. Okay, I want you to lean back, and now we're going to swim towards the sky. Now bend your knees, extend your arms behind you. You're going to scoop up earthly chi. You're going to mix it with cosmic chi, and you're going to pull it over your head, your heart, and your body. So earthly chi mixed with cosmic chi into your shin, your chi, and your jing. Okay, put your feet together, elbow out, and now step. And so you're going to put your feet together, palm towards the sky, and then you're going to step out. And then step in, and step out. And step in, step out. It's not over. It's not over. This is for your lungs and your breast tissue and your lymphatic system. And this will help you clean your breast tissue so that you don't ever accumulate toxic waste matter that could possibly turn into breast cancer. Okay, I think we have released grief. So now we're ready to release the sadness, the loneliness,
We're ready
and
to
some
open our hearts.
depression. And that's how we're gonna open the heart. So put your hands on your hips.
Express Qigong through your hands. Put your hands on your hips. Put your hands on your hips. Side to side, Qigong. Side to side, Qigong. Now hula to the left, side to side. Hula to the left, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Qigong, side to side. Now hula to the right, side to side. Hula to the right, side to side.
Qigong.
Side to side. Now bend your knees
And lift your knee and drum your thumb. Lift your knee and drum your thumb. Lift your knee and drum your thumb. Dip your hip, roller skate. Dip your hip. Backward skate. Qigong. Now Harlem shake it to the front. 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 Qigong. Arms take it to the front. Qigong. Arms take it to the rear.
Arms shake to the left. Qigong. Arms shake to the left. Arms shake to the left. Qigong. Now hands to the side. And bounce your arms to the side. And bounce your arms to the side. And bounce your arms to the side. Now bounce your fly to the sky. Qigong now fly to the sky. Qigong now fly to the sky.
Now open your heart.
Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now open your heart. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now open your heart. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now open your heart. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now lift your lungs. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now lift your lungs. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now lift your lungs. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now loosen your liver. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now loosen your liver. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now loosen your liver. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now loosen your liver. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now rub your belly. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now rub your belly. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now rub your belly. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now rub your belly. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Now bend from the waist. Side to side. Ball of chi in your hands. Now clean your kidneys. Side to side. Clean your kidneys. Side to side. Qigong side to side. Qigong side to side. Bend from the waist. Side to side. Ball of chi in your hands. Clean your kidneys. Side to side. Clean your kidneys. Side to side. Qigong side to side.
Now clean your spine.
You've been warned, you've been told. Don't get sick, don't get old. When you get no sleep, do not breathe.
It robs you of your energy.
Find your joy,
Find your peace.
Qigong 7 days a week. Put Qigong in your game, and your life will never be the same. You want to make a change in your life, you got to give up the vice. Give up the coffee, the smoke, the soda, and give up the coke. We got to change the way we eat, the way we sleep, and the way we treat each other.
And the way we treat ourselves.
Make a better life for yourself.
Okay, that was fabulous. So, for the next 7 Sundays, there is a free Zoom class for members of the Blue Dragon Qigong Academy. So you're going to have to go to the Facebook group, Blue Dragon Qigong Academy, and you're going to have to request an invitation to join because it is a closed group. Now, once you get that invitation and I invite you into the group, then you will have access to the Zoom call. Now, it's every Sunday from 6 to 8, and I'm going to do a short 30-minute presentation, but you are going to get to share, you're going to get to ask questions, you're going to get to demonstrate, you're going to get for you to demonstrate to the others and me your proficiency or whatever else. So this Sunday, I'm asking you to invite a friend or two who wants to know about Qigong or people you want to know about Qigong. But they have to join the private Facebook group, Blue Dragon Qigong Academy. And then once I let you in, then you'll have access to the free Zoom. And it's the next 7 Sundays. Now, what I've been teaching for the last week and the next week is only to our advanced students, which means that starting in August, we're opening the enrollment for new students, and we're going to change the way that we present. Now, the way the new presentation is going to be starting in August, each day we're only going to do 6 exercises. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be more explanation. We're going to go deeper because it's $50 a month. And for some people, that's a lot of money just to do an exercise class. So Qigong is not just exercise. It is about awareness, connection, and elevation. It's about connection to source. It's about breathing, meditation, internal exercise, external exercise, food therapy, herbal tonics, detoxification of your spirit, detoxification of your emotions, detoxification of your body, detoxification of your digestive organs, and detoxification of your automatic negative thinking. Blue Dragon Wellness is a lot, and that's why we do what we do. So we want to thank you, and we want to give our gratitude to the Most High, Father, Son, Mother Sky, Grandmother Ocean, and Brother Earth. Thank you for all your gifts and treasures. Today is Friday, Venus's Day, the goddess of love. May the chi flow through me to heaven, to earth, and back into me so that I may see the true nature of reality and love myself better so I can love you more. Thank you.